Hi everybody, welcome back to my channels, and today I'm gonna show you the new Zero DLX Iron Man Mark 5 from the Iron Man movie 2. Now I absolutely love the Zero DLX line, and that is their most successful line ever. And they make Transformer, and they also make Marvel Infinity line. And when 30 asked for feedbacks and all these kind of questionnaires that they sent out, and I say to them that I would like to see the whole house party protocol, and releases in the future, because currently there isn't any die-cast house party protocol figures out there. I mean, Hot Toys used to do that in the past, but they're all plastic figures and no one actually buying it anymore. They're all gone, and all the releases that they have now is all about 2.0 from Mark 1 to Mark 7 all the way, and they just repainting it in a 5 different color version. It's just getting boring. And of course they have the Mark L and also Mark 85, and that's about it. And no one's making anything in between for all these house party protocol figures. And I would really like to see them. Comic Cave used to do them, and now they're busted, so they kind of there isn't anybody else doing it. And if you have to hunt it down in the second-hand market, and then all these figures are not good quality, and the quality is always a problem with the Comic Cave, and consistency is an issue because they are officially gone, so they don't really care anymore. So the people who have left over from the factory, they just trying to sell it up, dump it off, whatever price that they can get, basically. So I'm really hoping that 30 make those house party protocol figures. I really want to see the Silver Centurions or Blue Steels and Python. There's so many different ones out there. So Star Boost especially, and that is very unique kind of look Iron Man suit. So I would like to have a whole armor for all the way from Mark 1 to all the way to Mark 85. So if 30 is watching it, please do those ones. If you do, I will buy every single one of them, and I'll show it on my channel as well, so I promise you that. So yeah, here we are. Anyway, so this is the DLX Iron Man. So I always say it in the past and time again, every time I want to review one of those figures. And there are so many reasons why you should go from the 30. They are better than SH Figure One or ZD Toys, because they are made of proper inner die-cast skeleton with the all the plastic on top. And also you got couple LED lighter point, eyes and chest. And also it comes with the fire effects and tons of hands, as you can see here. And also you got dynamic flight stand as well. So, and also you got great articulation, amazing engineering, amazing paintwork. I mean, I have praised them more than enough, really. And what more do I have to say, right? So I have said enough here, and this really is amazing. Now, if you're looking for all those proper Iron Man collections, so I would say 30 is a perfect one to start. If you don't have enough like display space, or like a cabinet is the issues and things like that, don't go for 1/6 scale like Hot Toys, and they're also very expensive as well. So I would say 30 here is perfect one to start with. So I really recommend it. So yeah, so far I have pretty much everything on pre-orders: 85, Mark 5, Mark 6, and also Mark 4, and so on and so forth. And what else they're gonna make, I'm very curious to see. I'm not really keen on the Black Panther and Spider-Man, if I have to be honest, but I do love the Iron Man line from them. So there we are. Alright, so I think I have done enough praising, so let's get on with the review in detail. So they're gonna take a pause on that. You can see the box there, so that's how the 30 box looks like. Since they are small, about 7 inches tall, and the same as the McFarlane toys, so and the postage is also fairly cheap because they're not very big box like a Hot Toy, so you know, but it is a nice and solid die cast feel. You can feel it in your hands as soon as you pick it up. It's solid die cast quality, and some of these panels may be plastic, some of them are used of die cast as well, and the paint job is absolutely amazing, you know, but because they're very small, they're not like a 1/6 scale figure like Hot Toys, and some of the opening panel may be not there. So you're not gonna have all the perfect, you know, figure where every single panel can open like a Hot Toys, and that's not gonna happen. All those stuff is less than £100, so come on, you got what you pay for, right? And also this is definitely worth the money. If you ask me, £100 nowadays, what can I buy with it? It's not much, no. You know, so this is, I'll say, it's still a bargain. Right, so here is the what it looks like in close up. So you can see the paint job is great. Articulation is, like I said, I showed it so many times in the other videos as well, and they are good as well. Unfortunately, none of this panel can open, not like a Hot Toys, unfortunately. But you do have a few opening part on the back panel. I will show you that in a second. So I'm just showing you close up to how it looks like. So you can open some of the panel to move away so that you can actually get the bicep, and all those stuff can, you know, shoulder can come closer to the front. And you got the LED light up on the chest if I press it, and that's what you got here. Some people say that how bright are they? Well, they are fairly bright depending on the battery power. So if you put the old battery, obviously it's gonna be dim, but if you put it on the brand new one, it will be very bright. Okay, so that's one, and you also have it on the eye. Now some of their figures, they don't actually paint the eye, which is kind of annoying. I really prefer if they paint it like this. The reason I say that is, even when you don't put a battery in there, you can feel like they are actually lit up, you know, that kind of feel, which is way better, because who is gonna keep the button cell battery turning on there for the whole time? I mean, it's just ridiculous. You can't do that. You know, battery power, it will die off less than 5 minutes. So I would say this is really good idea to have to, you know, paint it on the eye, which is really good. In terms of the opening part here, if I go to the back, the same as a Hot Toy, so you can actually open one panel and like that, and also you have another panel on the top part as well, but unfortunately it can't conflict with this shoulder part, so you may have to move it out a little bit, and you can actually see that they can actually open up. Okay, so there we go. So but obviously I'm not gonna keep all those panel open up, you know, unless you want to do the flight stands or something like that. So, and you can see all the little detail here as well, and all these, you know, spines and stuff, which is such a great detail. And for this Mark V, you come with the suitcase, which is the same as Hot Toys. You cannot open this suitcase, you know, it's just for the show only, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm not complaining about that. And obviously bicep can swivel, you can go up and down, and like that. You can do this, and you can have also a butterfly joint. You can actually bring this whole shoulder to the front if you want to. But the thing about this one, the joints are so tight, and it's just ridiculously tight here. So you can see that you can actually bring it to the front, and then this thing will come out like this. Okay, so yeah, and that's that. That's the upper part. You can have the head up down. You have double ball joint, one on the neck, one on the base of the neck, so you have quite a range of motion here. So at the moment I just try to have his traditional pose from the movie, which is like that. So he trying to wear the suit, and so that is one thing. And also you have the waist can crouch down, you can open like that as well, and they kind of like cover all this corner as well. So even when you actually bend it down, you can see it's all there. So it's not like a kind of unpainted area or anything like that, so which is very good. So you can also swivel, you can also tilt, and leg can also go. There is also another panel that you can bring this one up, to make the legs to go 3-point landing pose, which you can do that. Like I said, the panel and all the joint here is so stiff, it's so difficult to take it out. I don't want to break anything either, so I have to be careful since these are all purchased with my own money. It's not like I got it from free from 30, even though I'm promoting their company for free. Anyway, I'm not, fussing about it. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna give up on the legs panel now because it's kind of tight, so I just leave it. But anyway, so you can actually swivel. Okay, so you can swivel, and you can also go forward and backward. You can also bend the knee more than 90-degree range. You also have split cap boot designs. You can also tilt, go forward and backward. So all sort of things here. Okay, so there we are. Right, so in terms of hands wise and all the things that he comes with, I don't know why 30 makes so many type of hands. You don't really need to. I mean, I got pair of fists already. I got the open palm hands, the blaster hands. You got this one is basically coming straight down, and then the other one is a shooting pose, so that's the difference. So you can see the hole is different position. Okay, so that is just with the little painted one on it, and the other one has a hole on it. So this one actually put the fire effects to go like this. So basically you can put your fire effects to go like that, I suppose. There you go. Right, and you can also put it on the feet as well to make it look like flying. And he also have a dynamic flight stand like I suggested before, so he can definitely pose it in the air. And it is very clean as well, because all you gotta do is pack it like this on this little joint, and you can articulate it all the corner around it, so it's definitely easy to control. So it doesn't look ugly at all, because hot toy ones are like a waist clamp and all these things, which is kind of so ugly, you can see it. But this one is very subtle. All you gotta do is take one of the panel out at the back and put it on the bum, and then he will actually fly or do whatever, or shooting in the airs or whatever you want to do. So there we are. Okay, so I hope that this video is helpful, and yeah, so stay tuned, and I have a lot more on pre-order coming up, so there we are. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Cheers.